Hey friends, welcome back to the show. This is Altcoin Era, and this is your boy Ahmed. So let's begin. Last week, it was all about Solana. Solana had so much liquidity. They had millions upon billions of liquidity sloshing around. This week, it's all about Base. The liquidity has transferred and gone into Base. As you can see here, we have Toshi, and it's gone up by 93% in the last 7 days. We have Degen that's gone up 7%. We have Brent that's gone up 30%. We have OmniCat that's gone up 68%. We have Mochi that's gone up 57%. We have Base gone up by 110%, and the list keeps going on and on. As you can see, 376, 104, 317, 366, and it just keeps on going and going. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the ecosystem has considerably changed. People are heading into Base, and it's like big players have entered the space. A lot of whales, a lot of sharks have entered the space. And Solana last week had the limelight, and now it's Base that has the limelight this week. Who knows which other category is going to have the limelight? In order for you to succeed in crypto, don't chase the wave. You're a bit too late. If you're going to jump in right now, honestly, hand on heart, it's kind of pointless. Because you're chasing the momentum, you're chasing the wave. What you need to do is, or what we need to do is to wait for the wave to head to us. There's so much space in the crypto market that you can get into. There's so many different protocols, that emerging protocols that you can get into. The first one is, I'm going to give you a little alpha, and the first one is Psi Network. Get into Psi Network. They've got so many different protocols, and just wait for the herd to arrive. Then you have another protocol that's brand new and it's ready to rip. Su has also a thriving ecosystem, and it's booming. Every day there's different tokens launching. Every day there's different developers making different protocols. It's just thriving with so much life at the moment. Another honorable mention is Mantle, same thing, and finally Manta. So in this space there's ample opportunity, and Mentis of course, but in this space, ladies and gentlemen, there's ample opportunities to make money. You may have missed this boat, you may have missed this momentum play, but there's plenty of places where I believe the market has mispriced certain tokens. So ideally, what you and I need to do is get ahead of the curve, not behind the curve. You're always at the moment just buying tops. Like you'll see something and you'll be like, oh, it's gone up by 150%. Oh, it's gone up by 200%. No, that is where you go wrong, ladies and gentlemen, because you're behind the curve. You need to get ahead of the curve. So please make sure you join my private members club, and I'm going to show you how to get ahead of the curve. If you're looking for some alpha, for some help, for some understanding and research in the space, if you want to get an edge in the market, then join my private members club. We have the silver membership, gold membership, and the platinum membership, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to hike up the prices soon. So before it's too late, ladies and gentlemen, join the private members club. You won't regret it. Trust me. So at the moment, we have a coin called Degen. It's a social fi play. Also upcoming L3 play. As you may or may not have known, Ethereum is going to get more upgrades in the space. It already has a layer 2 protocol. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have layer 3s, layer 4s, layer 5s, if the protocol needs it. And it's going to happen with the whole space, in my opinion. There's going to be more and more layer 2s, layer 3s, and it keeps on going on and on. We're going to get more upgrades, more and more software upgrades. Anyway, next point is Tushi. It's a meme coin. Meme coin mania is still amongst us, ladies and gentlemen. This cycle is very, very different to the last cycle. It's extremely different. Normally, meme coins are the last to pump. Now, meme coins are the first to pump in a cycle. So the dynamics has slightly changed. No, considerably changed to previous bull markets. Brian is another meme coin. Number 4 is PBS. It's a fish meme coin. We have other meme coins. We have a DEX called Aero. And lastly, we have a lending protocol called Well. All of these tokens, ladies and gentlemen, have gone up considerably. And I just want to show you something. Let me show you. Now this is DGen, and DGen has gone up by 46% at the moment. The total volume is 15 million, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just scroll up for you, and let me show you on the daily chart. Now, as you can see on the daily chart, it's gone up a considerable amount. And to be fair, I would not buy this coin because it's gone up by such a considerable amount. It's gone up by 100x. Now, maybe it does get to 1000x. Who knows? It might get to 1000x. So it's gone up by a considerable amount. And me personally, I wouldn't buy it at the moment. I have to fade this trade because primarily it's gone up a huge amount, and I don't want to become exit liquidity. A lot of people will FOMO into this rally, but the trick is, do not FOMO. Don't get into this. Get into candles that are red. Massive red candles is opportunity we buy. Huge green candles, we have to be wary. We have some news, ladies and gentlemen, from the Fed. Fed Powell is ready to support job market, even if it means lingering inflation. Fed chief says unexpected weakening could prompt rate cuts. The article also adds that the Fed has shifted from a hawkish standpoint to a more dovish standpoint. Fed shift is good news for Biden and financial markets. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, I did say this. They will start cutting in May, June. Around June, they're going to start cutting, in my personal opinion, because we've got an election year. And I think that the Fed is going to talk down the market as much as possible. In my personal opinion, I think the S&P is going to go up. The Dow Jones is going to go up. The S&P 500 up. The NASDAQ up. Crypto up. Gold up. I think all of these markets, commodities, precious metals, I think especially this year, we're heading higher and further. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a honorable mention that I found very, very poignant. It states, take no prisoners. Governments will use public ledgers for their accounting. International settlements will take place in Bitcoin. Digital ownership will become embedded into the internet. We will change the structure of global finance, and crypto will win. I found this very, very powerful. It is true. Governments are going to use blockchain. They're going to use it for accounting reasons. They're going to use it for international payments. And mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, BTC will become the reserve currency of the world. Now, I don't know when. I'm not a fortune teller. I do not possess them skills. But what I can tell you, it will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest gainers in the past 24 hours. Number 1 is TokenFi, and it's up 45.93%. Number 2 is Polymeth, and it's up 42.36%. And number 3 is Sidus, and it's up 39.39%. Closely followed by POW, PAALAI, and it's up 37.31%. The biggest losers in the top 500 in the past 24 hours is Badger, and it's down 7%. Number 2 is L7, and it's down 3.9%. And number 3 is PNG, and it's down 3.73%. The biggest gainers in the entire crypto market in the past 24 hours, number 1 is Red Luna, and it's up 612%. Number 2 is Barack Obama, and it's up 424%. And lastly, we have a meme coin called Apes on Bananas. Apes go bananas, and it's up 158%. And the top losers, no surprise, because meme coins are reflective, meaning they just go up in a straight line and they go down in a straight line. So you have Baby Surf, it's down 85% in the past 24 hours. Number 2 is Bank, and it's down at 79%. And number 3 is Felix, it's down 78.44%. BTC price targets currently at $70,631. It's up a whopping 5.1%. As you can see here, guys, we bounced on this trend line. We made a massive bounce, and I think the correction is now over. I think it's over, and we're heading up further and higher. Since we bounced on this support line, we've gone up 15%, ladies and gentlemen. We've made a correction, a drawdown of 17%. I think it's over now. I think we're heading higher and further, and this is pretty much it in my opinion. We're going to see what happens when it gets to the previous local top, which was at $73,838. My next level of resistance is at $80,000. Then it's at 90, and then my next target is at 100k. Now these numbers may look large, but you have to remember that this is a 10% increase, a 22% increase, and then finally a 36% increase. Ethereum price targets currently at $3,631.50. Likewise, is up 5.1%. As you can see, we made a drawdown. We didn't hold my resistance, my support. We went down a whopping 25.47%, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've broken past this resistance, formed it as support. Hopefully, that's what I want to see in the future. And then our next target is ultimately at 39,990. And then after that, we have another 22.6% to go, ladies and gentlemen, before the all-time new high. BTC is already on the cusp of an all-time new high. It literally made a swing high last week. I think Ethereum is due for a swing high. BTC Ethereum pair, this does not look good, ladies and gentlemen. We are on resistance, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe this is going to be the moment where we have a capitulation event, but we'll see what happens next. We're consolidating just below this resistance. Hopefully, I want it to break this resistance. If it doesn't, we're going to head back down, but fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, we hold this once again as support. We've held this support line for a very long time, and the period from here to here ultimately was around 167 days. Likewise, BTC dominance is also making a distribution, and it's gone sideways for exactly 163 days. Same thing. So what's going to happen? Either this is going to head up higher, ladies and gentlemen, right here. We're going to break and head up higher, and Ethereum is going to break and head down. So it's one or the other. My opinion is BTC is going to head down. BTC is going to head down in this direction, and Ethereum is going to head up in this direction. Solana price targets currently at $193.84. We're up 5.42%. I think this is pretty much it. I think we found our correction. This is our drawdown. We had a drawdown of 22%. I think we're heading up higher. My next target is at 216. Then penultimately, it's at $258.05. And then lastly, we have $300. As you may or may not know already, Solana has made all-time new highs, and now we're just retesting previous high. So we've retested the previous high, and we therefore have confirmed this to be support. Not only has this been a great indicator to show the market that Solana is now a new player in the space. As you can see, it's currently at 3.33% dominance. My target is at 8%, but let's see if we get to that mark. ADA price targets currently at 66 cents, and we're up 3.23%. ADA price targets currently at 66 cents, and we're up 3.15%. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we had a drawback. Looks very similar to all the other charts. Just a little trick. A lot of the coins look very similar sometimes in their charts, because BTC is the daddy. It's just like the tide in the harbor. If the water comes in, the tide floats all the boats up. If the tide goes out, it sinks everything, just like BTC. If BTC goes up, everything goes up. BTC goes down, everything follows. FYI, this is generally speaking. Not all coins are like that, but generally the entire market is like that. Blur price targets currently at 61 cents, and it's up 5.89%. What we need to see is it needs to go above this trend line. We've swayed a long way from this trend line. From here to here, 27%. From here to here, it's 13%. What we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we need to get above this trend line. So this trend line, we need to head above and form it as a support. And then we can continue on this bullish trajectory. If that doesn't hold, we're going to head back here to this trend line. Now this trend line is massive confluence, and we're going to head back down there. This is ample time and a good opportunity to buy the dip. And last but not least, we have mint layer, ladies and gentlemen, road to 1000x. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, this coin is a sleeping giant. Mark my words. Now, right now, there's certain whales that are dumping on us. This happens in all markets. At the moment, we do have a few whales that have decided to dump on us. They're manipulating the prices, and this is part and parcel of the game. My next support is 35 cents, ladies and gentlemen, and then after that, ultimately, my next support is at 27. Well, I can give you a little glimmer of hope. We do have rising volume, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here. We had rising volume and the price is going down, which tend to means there is a divergence. There is a lot of demand in that region. We also have a bullish divergence in RSI on the daily. So we're starting to see some sort of momentum, maybe a bottoming period for this coin. Do have a few limit orders in place, and mostly I'm just sitting on my hands making money from staking. The staking rewards is at 191%. Either just sit on your hands, collect some dividends, some staking rewards, and just sit on your hands, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I need to go eat. I need to go break my fast. I wish you all a great day. Good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.